Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Guns and Radio podcast. Woohoo! It is another fine week for us here at the program. And how you doing, Chris?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Wish a lot of my World Cup predictions were going better, but it is what it is.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling somebody else will have in our group today is going to have something else to say about that. Joining us today is also Franz. How
Yo,
you
what's
doing?
up? Yeah, I'm good,
How's your
man.
World
Good.
Cup predictions going?
Well, I hired somebody to fill them in for me, but no, actually on my job we do that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, what can I say? I just stopped caring for football like long ago, and I'm more a club man than a national teams man. So yeah, I don't care so much for Netherlands. Actually, we have two chances to win because we also participate with Curacao, which got blasted by Germany last night. But it's also part of the Netherlands, so yeah, we can win it twice, or we have two chances to win it. Yet we still won't win it because as a country, we never won the World Cup. Actually, only the European Cup once, which is strange, but true.
And Chris, your team is Italy. You root for Italy, right?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Italy's got its own bullshit to deal with, and they haven't made the last three, but Canada's there, so, there's something, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you somebody who doesn't give a fuck about the World Cup besides me, and that is your boy Rick Dunsford is with us.
Hey. Yeah, that's all Greek to me, bro. Like the only sport I watch, the only fucking sport I watch is NFL, dude. I don't even watch college ball. Like I don't. I just watch NFL. That's the only sport I watch.
I
So
watch
Well,
real
yeah, I don't know.
football. Yeah.
I've been watching NBA finals last weekend, which was spectacular, man. I mean, crazy. I love how
Well,
this New York Knicks like didn't win them for 54 years or something.
Yeah, it
Crazy.
was well over 50 years.
Yeah,
Shout out New
Yeah.
York,
54.
man. The streets are
Yeah.
probably still going crazy there.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the only problem with that whole situation is you're take like I felt like it turned too political and it took away from the experience of the enjoyment of it because I purposely didn't want to watch it just because of how politically driven it got with Trump going to the games and shit. I'm like, man, I don't. That's all you fucking read about. I'm like, man, fuck this. So that's the reason
Well,
why I
that's
didn't
why he
even give it
went.
a chance. Is what
No,
for
he
him to
went
win.
for attention.
Yeah.
And that's I didn't want to give him that attention with it. So I'm like, I didn't watch I didn't watch the NBA game or nothing. But that is cool because it gives me hope that my Cowboys can maybe one day get back and win them a title.
Yeah, well, in the words of Axl Rose, not in this lifetime. Um,
Oh no, because what you want and what you get are two completely different things. Come on.
I thought you was
oh
gonna
yeah,
say soon.
Soon is the word. Soon is
Yeah,
the word.
exactly.
Yeah, he's got many memorable quotes like that, man.
Yeah.
oh man.
Be
Well,
amazed.
we're gonna have some other memorable quotes because we're gonna be reading your comments today with Rick here. You can finally say some shit to his face. We're gonna read your comments to Rick's
If you have the
face.
balls to, but you don't.
Yeah. Well,
We
no,
know
they
that.
don't. That's why they're in the comment section. But hopefully they will
Incels.
continue because I mean this thing has really blown up with
Oh, keep it
Rick
up,
going to.
Oh,
please.
yeah, please. And honestly, my favorite comments are the troll ones, man. So come on, keep them coming, man. Give me something to do during my free time, man. I love reading these things.
But before we continue forward, I got to say something, man. Caputo, that is a really nice hat that you got, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
wish, I just wish
Oh
I
shit.
knew where I could get myself a hat that was just as nice as that. But I guess I'll never know the answer to one of these great mysteries in life.
Well, for you, sir, I do have the answer. It's one simple website, tpublic.com/guns and radio. All our merch is there, shirts, hats, mugs. We're always, updating or uploading as well, even newer logos as well. We're adding some more stuff very soon. Check it out, guys. tpublic.com/guns and radio. Get your shirt, get a hat, get any sort of merch, and support us, man. We need all the dollars.
Does it
That's right.
feature the Charles Manson shirt for Rick or not?
Oh, the
Yeah,
unbanned
yeah.
design? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I love that shirt, man.
That's great.
Was
That's great.
designed. If you buy the unbanned shirt, that was designed by Franz, and he'll get the royalty on that one.
Oh no,
I'm
man.
going to tell you, you're going to be disappointed though. It's only $1. We make $1 a shirt. That's
Yeah,
all
I know,
we
but
make.
you know, it's priceless to not have to deal with customers that have wrong products and shit. You know, so that's the
Oh,
other
yeah.
side. It's worth a lot of money, I can tell you that.
But yeah, head on over there. You can even get your the Just Special sock. That's available now.
And the special pillow, too. I mean,
What? Just special what? Sock?
sock.
Sock? You know, like socks or? Okay.
Yeah, this
it's
is masturbation
40%.
sock.
That's 40% more absorbent than the leading 5-pack. And Just Special Pillow even has his face in the corner for you ladies know why. So
Suddenly I got a vision of socks on cocks from Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know?
Yeah.
But I guess it's not useful therefore.
yeah,
Oh my
but
God.
Anyway, we got t-shirts. We got plenty of stuff over there. So if you want to support the show and give us a,
Do you have a washing bag? Do you have that? Washing bag? Laundry bags?
Oh, we should do that. We could.
Yeah,
could,
we haven't broken out into that market yet.
Of
Maybe
toy
we'll
trucks, maybe?
soon. Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah.
Toy trucks. Toy trucks, what the fuck?
Every time Guns N' Roses makes a ridiculous product, we should make a ridiculous
we
product.
should.
Oh, I made a lot
You
of
need a children's
memes.
book.
Yeah, haven't you
do.
seen that? Oh man, yeah, there was, yeah.
Make
I
a
made
children's
these,
book about Rick getting banned.
I made these fake projects, and some of them people asked me if they were real, man. I mean, like what the fuck, like GNR toilet paper or that sort of shit, you know, or the slash
Butt
where
plugs.
the fucking yeah, where in yeah, where slash is in my ass.
We need to get into bidet market, a GNR bidet. I would probably invest and get one of those.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it doesn't clean your ass. It actually, it does the opposite. It actually fucks your ass because it's what's like being a fan. You just get your ass fucked here.
Or
That's
the
it.
Fernando Chastity belt.
No, it's the Team Brazil brand. You turn it on and nothing happens.
Oh,
Yeah, they also
damn.
got the chastity belt, right?
I think just being on this podcast is a chastity belt.
All right.
I think it's just as good. Chicks don't tend to be impressed when they
You
find
talk
out.
about what?
Every week, one
You're like,
band.
You're not watching the new season of Love Island? I don't give a fuck about this.
I know, dude. Chicks have the worst hobbies, and then they complain about ours. They watch shit like The Bachelor, and then bitch because we watch good shit like football. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, so about that Love Island, it's funny you mentioned that because the producers of Love Island, those are that's the exact team that I had that's been interviewing me for that they're one of the ones that's wanting to do that documentary.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it's the Love Island guys.
Damn.
best of luck. I don't think we've talked about that on air yet.
No, we're not. Yeah, let's skip past that. But yeah, that's when he said that, that's what made me think because I never even heard of Love Island. I just saw it on their resume. And I was like, oh, what is this? And now I'm hearing all about Love Island, and I'm like, never watched an episode of it, but
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I also
it's some
wanna-
really wild shit. Let's just say.
so what is it, like a dating show?
Yeah,
is it
it's
like
kinda
Rock of
one
Love or
those-
something?
No. So it's like they ship these people off, whatever. Like they're on this villa in Fiji, whatever, and they basically, I don't know. It's like they have cameras everywhere on this thing, and like the turnaround for these episodes is insane because it's almost like it happens in real time. Like you'll see like the first 2 days, then like they'll film like 2 days worth of stuff, and there's like an episode. It drops or like whatever. So it's like they force these people to couple up. And then like they'll send new people in, the bombshells as they call them, and to try and mess with the vibe and like fuck shit up in there. Like, oh, this chick's trying to steal my man or whatever, or he's trying to steal my fucking girl or whatever, kind of thing. And then like slowly but surely, they all get dumped. A lot of these people just get dumped off the villa, and then I think the winning couple gets like 100 grand, and that's it, and maybe some
well.
internet clout for a year.
Well, I do want to tell you guys two more things before we royally get into the podcast today. First off, if you like Dropkick Murphys, then I want to recommend a band to you. It's called Shanghai Treason. I discovered them about a year ago and been listening to some of their music, and I was really fortunate to be able to interview bass player Joe Malarkey in our surprise episode that we aired on Sunday. And if you guys get a chance, you want to hear some interesting interview there, go check that out. But also, we want you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now if you haven't already, because if you like the vlogs that we do, then we've got one more coming up in our Atlanta trilogy, and that is when Rick and Mason wrap up their time in Atlanta with Buckethead in the main event of that one.
And look at my hat right now, guys. This is a stage used bucket. Bucket took it off my head and wore it on stage while I don't know what fucking song he was playing, but it was awesome. But I've been having to keep up with this damn bucket for like across the United States.
You never know when you're gonna run into the Colonel.
Why does it say funeral, actually?
That's what it said on when Bucket was in Guns N' Roses. He always had the funeral sticker on his bucket.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, someone was selling this bucket at the concert for like $10. So I'm like, yeah, I got to get this shit.
Yeah, I remember when they
it's made out of cardboard.
Yeah, it's just a legit KFC bucket.
I just never noticed the funeral thing, actually, honestly. But it's also not my era. But
yeah, seen it a couple times.
Yeah,
I remember when Guns. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, but I remember when Guns disappeared for like 20 years or whatever, and then in Leeds they came back, so I booked tickets for Leeds, and then I saw this guy with this bucket and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I mean, it was
you
crazy,
went to Leeds, bro?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh my god, that was like one of my favorite shows. He's in my ass. That's where Slash is.
Yeah. I actually saw the guy passing next to me with the sign, going up front. I definitely did, but yeah, it was just just weird. I mean, a lot of people still expected Slash and stuff and didn't know what was going on, and then this guy with this bucket on his head comes up, and people were like, "What the fuck is that?" And then he started doing the nunchaku shit, and then was even more weirder. Like, but it was great to experience. Anyways, but I never noticed the funeral. I never noticed the funeral thing on the head, on the bucket.
I don't know what it means. I'm sure there's some lore behind it, but I was introduced to Bucket through Guns N' Roses. So, and then, but yeah, it was crazy is when you get to like a Buckethead show, not one fucking Guns N' Roses fan there, and they're like, "He was in Guns N' Roses? What?" Like, yeah. I mean, you didn't know this? Like, I'm like, I figured a lot of the people there would have been there through the GNR fan base, but no, it's just he's got his own following, man.
Yeah, even Bucket fans were like, "Wow, this is weird."
But I loved it, man. I like how strange it was, and I wanted more of it.
Yeah, but and he's a very good player also. I can't deny that. I mean, so why not? But he had some weird stuff, man, with his chicken coop and stuff. What's the fuck? I mean, like talking about jerking off, talking about some shit.
That's the beginning of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those stories are just so fascinating to me. I always like learning about anything I can about Chinese democracy, the recording process, anything about that era. That's like, to me, that's the holy grail right there. Anything I can learn new about that, I take it in.
But the story about him having a chicken coop, and there's some dirty shit in it. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, sounds like the story he told me before the show.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
We're not talking about that on the air.
No. That's why I only said you told me. I don't go into details.
I'm going to have to tell you about that we're off the air, Caputo, because you'll love this story.
I've heard bits of it. I already know. I think I know where it went.
Rick also has a chicken coop, so if anybody was wondering.
Whacking in my damn chicken coop.
Is it, by the way, is it true, because I don't know shit about this guy, is it true that he still hides his identity and nobody ever saw how he really looks, or is that just bullshit? I saw some picture of him supposedly be him and people deny, and then they say it is him. And
so you remember back in 2018, you remember that whole drama went down when I bought the House of Blues show? So a part of what ended up happening is when I bought that show, somebody went to somebody that was a part of that deal that I was working out. They went to the Guns N' Roses show in Vegas, their first show back, and they went to the airport with a camcorder trying to capture Axl. But instead, they got everybody coming in except for Axel. But they ended up having a conversation with Bucket without his mask on and shit, and got it on video. So I have like a little clip of that with Bucket without his mask on, and it was pretty cool seeing that. But yeah, it was definitely him. I've seen like a couple of pictures. I know he's done I know of one interview he's done out of character where he's just Brian. That's his real name is Brian, but and he just sounds like some nerdy dude, man.
Yeah,
But
but speaking of that show in Vegas, got a friend of mine. He got some backstage footage of Axel in a wheelchair, actually, which was fucking weird to see, like rolling in a wheelchair because he was in the. I think he never released it, but yeah, I never saw it
well,
anyways.
are you serious?
Yeah, he was like rolling on stage, doing some vocal, do some exercising stuff. Yeah, and
Oh fuck,
yeah,
I
you
gotta
should
find that video.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right up my alley right there. Shit, I want to see that.
Well, challenge accepted, I guess.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
I'm gonna have
I
to look
know.
into this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, try
So
not
that's
to get
special.
banned again before we get to go to St. Louis.
That's
So
another
like,
challenge accepted.
well, I think St. Louis is gonna be a little bit more challenging than fucking Miami was because how much attention that fucking blog got. It's I don't know if they're gonna be like, okay, we're not gonna let him make another fucking blog on this shit again, or there's gonna be cool about it and let me stay.
So I wonder who's gonna draw more attention, you or Stump? What do you think?
Ooh.
Maybe you should
I
hit him
don't
in the
know.
face, then you take over.
No,
I don't know, dude.
I
I'd
never
hate to
met
fight
Stump.
Stump.
Isn't he like a midget or something?
No, he's he's
Why they call
he's
him Stump then?
he's like 5 foot tall, but he's not like a midget. No.
Oh, I
See,
was thinking he was some like midget dude named Stump. I don't
he's
know.
above the legal limit,
I
okay?
remember posting
He's
on
above
social
the legal
media,
limit.
on some Facebook page I run. I posted this picture he took, the picture this Stump took, and then he immediately sent me a private message, about how he was going to sue me if I didn't remove that picture. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, but I did remove it by racial request, of course, because.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, sue me over an old fucking picture, man. There's pictures of you
tell him to
getting
sue
hit.
you, bro.
Yeah,
It's just him
I
talking
mean,
shit.
shit.
He's not gonna.
yeah, but
Like
if
how
you're
you
going to
sued
put so
Axel.
much in, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, if you're going to put so much effort in hunting people down, finding one photo you took, and then sending messages about, oh, I'm going to sue you. I mean, fuck, man, get a life, man, dude. It's just a picture. I mean, what the
Exactly.
He
fuck?
was cool to me. That's all I got. That's all I know is he seemed real cool. I wish he would have answered my damn messages. That would have been cooler.
Mhm.
Well, I can tell
But
you this, but in Miami, I had no chance of showing up to that show without being recognized because I was outed within like the first person that saw me outed me right away. Like, so I had no chance. It was nothing. And if no matter what my disguise is, it's going to draw more attention to me. So I was just fucking put on the hat and glasses.
well, let's talk about that. Let's read some of the comments here, and maybe you can answer some of the questions. We've chosen these at random because there were so fucking many. So it was kind of we did the old draw out of a hat situation. So this one comes from Ed Nashalaka Waka Waka whatever 4918. There you go. You see that on screen. Slash has had an amazing career playing beside the greats, and he still is. I saw him with Miles Kennedy a few years back at a casino in Northern Ontario, Canada. Hey, that's you, Chris.
Hey, probably what Casino Ram, I bet you, isn't it? That's pretty
I'm
Northern
probably.
Ontario, I think.
They both came out after the show and mingled with the fans. They were in the hallways about to leave. They took photos, signed autographs. Great down to earth guys. Sober, good looking, and love their fans. Have you guys had? I know me and Rick, you and me had a real similar experience the first time that we saw Slash and Miles Kennedy together.
Dude,
Have we ever
yeah,
told that
me
on?
and Dustin went to, yeah, we went to go see fucking Slash and we get in, right when we park our car and we get in line, some dudes were telling us, fucking Slash just got off the bus. He says he's going to come outside in a minute. We weren't even waiting there 5 minutes, and the door right beside us opens up. A barricade comes out. Me and Dustin are in the front of the line to meet Slash.
No, it wasn't a door. It was
No,
a wall.
yeah, it was something, man. And then everybody, and then his security was like, absolutely no pictures. And I'm like, fuck, I don't care about an autograph. I just want a picture with him. And
And that's where
so
you
my
get that
idea
famous Rick
was,
Dunsford picture.
oh yeah, because I had my original 1987 Guns N' Roses Was Here shirt that you see at the Paradise City music video. So I was wearing that, and I'm like, well, I'm like, Dustin, he's gonna sign my shirt, and I'm just gonna pose for the picture right then and there. So after me and Dustin posed for our pictures, they got really strict about the pictures. They're like, absolutely no pictures, no pictures. He will only sign. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we got our picture with Slash.
Let's see what else we got. The fact that Axel was singing on a Velvet Revolver track. Oh, sorry, this is from Twisted View Labs. Thank you for having a readable screen name. The fact that Axel is singing on a Velvet Revolver track shows me that he's grown positively as a person. I'd be willing to see GNR live again. It's almost been 34 years since I saw them the last. Oh, hey, Franz, it's been that long. They're from your era there. You said you got to see them back in those days too, didn't you?
Yes.
And you said besides Leeds, I know we just talked about that. What was the other show that you went to back in the day?
1993, actually, 6th of the, no, 5th of June, they played in Nijmegen, where they played later more and more, and they played 2 shows. And back at the time, I turned 16 that night. I remember very well. And it was impressive to me because it was the first concert I went to, and there was fires and stuff and rough people, and I had a blast, man. It was a fucking great time, and but only to read, like, there was no internet back then. But then the internet started, and then there was this page, GNR on Tour, which had like a little description of each show. And it said that it was like maybe one of the shortest and yeah, shows ever. So
Wow.
yeah, that kind of like, yeah, still didn't blast
What
my memory from it. But yeah, I was pretty young again. And, yeah, so, but I was totally hooked after that, of course. And so that's why I went to Leeds when they returned after so many years. I immediately booked. They announced this show as the only show in Europe. So I bought tickets, and then 2 weeks later, oh no, we're also going to play in Belgium, which is my neighbor country. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck it. So yeah, yeah. So that's, but yeah, it was not. I mean, it's long ago, 1993, but it was amazing. It was in a big park.
what
I remember that very well.
wasn't that GNR on tour? Wasn't that John Marcisano's old
Yeah, that is.
website?
Yes, that is
Is it
it.
still
Yeah.
around?
No, no, it's not online anymore. But yeah, his website is also turned in. I have a PDF of it, a book. It's even more expanded than the website. But all the
That was
stuff
a
that
great
happened,
website.
I loved it.
I
I
used to go to
used
that
to
website
read.
all the
Oh
time.
man, I used to read it like when I was new on the internet. Man, I used to read it day in day out and remembering the dates and what happened. And it was fucking like, yeah, I just amazing read, man. I don't count how many times I've read that stories about what happened in all the shows, reminiscing on how cool it would be if we got the footage. But yeah, sadly enough, we didn't. But yeah, so I saw the yeah, classic lineup. They did the
I
acoustic shot already, but it was very short. Also remember that the Axel was again late. I came flying in with a chopper, yeah, like an hour later than the band was already arrived and stuff. And yeah, but it was an amazing experience for me. But reading back, it was probably one of the shortest and dullest maybe concerts there was. So yeah, that was the experience actually.
That's
That was
pretty
always
cool.
one of my
Thank you for
favorite
sharing.
bootlegs to watch. Was Leeds. I always loved watching that. And I remember the cool cameras they would have that was set up in the front, where like it's kind of like a 3-dimensional camera. You remember that camera work they had on that tour? You see it a lot in the 2002 tour. They did the screen recording. They had
Yes.
a. I really loved the camera shit they had going on on that during that time.
Yeah, but the
It,
thing is, as soon as we heard that they were going to return GNR, yeah, we immediately booked tickets, and then we had to go, and it was on a festival too. So we decided to go a few days to Leeds, but only go one day to the festival. And yeah, it was amazing because I remember who was there? Prodigy was there, and they had a fucking aggressive set too. And then GNR was supposed to come, and yeah, it was just amazing, man, seeing him for so many years. And back then, I didn't have internet still. I think it came a bit later for me, but yeah, it was just cool, man. And everybody sang along with the well-known songs. But yeah, like Rocket Queen was performed too, if I remember correctly. And yeah, nobody knew those songs. But you would expect old people there, but it was like a bunch of young people, and which is not problem. But they all expect still to see Slash, for some fucking way. And I also remember that at one stage because that was typically Axel, man. He wasn't changed because he was already having problems with. At one stage, he said the city council wanted him to stop before a certain time, just like back in the day, and he just refused to stop. And yeah, kind of made a remark like, if we're now going to stop, yeah, we're going to riot the whole place down because they wanted to shut him down actually because he was too late again. So that was
Yeah,
immediately the
he's
same old Axel.
yeah. He started yelling. It was right before he played November Rain. He kept talking about how he gets shit after shit. He's here to play a
Yeah.
show. Let him play the show. Then
Yes.
then after the
Exactly.
song, he says, "I was just told that
The
we
city
could continue to
council.
play." Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because dude, that was my one of my favorite bootlegs to watch.
And the
I
thing
think that
is,
was filmed by John as well.
John filmed it actually. He was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that was like
but
my favorite one. He did the House of Blues audio too.
yeah, yeah, true. But
Hey,
the thing is,
Chris,
Hmm.
have we
okay,
covered Leeds yet?
We've done that. There's a watch along of Leeds 02. We did that a couple seasons ago, I remember.
I was thinking so.
but the thing is, it was on a festival, and I've been to many, many festivals, but this one in the UK, it was. They had such. I mean, you see weird people everywhere, but this was like A+ weird, man. I mean, I saw the most ridiculous people dressed like. I mean, I've been used to a lot, and I have no problem with people dressing up like they should do what they want. But in there, man, there were Jesus figures and everywhere. Like, yeah, well, I can still, yeah, I've never seen somebody like something like that, man. And I've been to a few festivals, to be honest, but that one was like really insane, actually.
When you
But
come back to America, have Jeff take you to the gathering of the Juggalos.
okay,
Oh my god.
I mean, they usually take place in Ohio, so it's in his state. So
Hey, there you go. All
and
right, we got to
Slipknot
move
was there.
on.
Oh, yeah, I remember Slipknot was there also, and also oh, what's this band called? Oh fuck. They had this song about Bush, uh, idiot son of an
Oh,
asshole or
well,
something. Yeah, oh, no effects. Do you know No Effects?
Oh yeah, no fix.
yeah, Fat
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike.
they were there.
yeah, they were there too. Yeah, yeah, and they had this song about yeah. It was a great day, man. And yeah, it was great. Yeah, but very very nice trip actually, and a lot of shit
Hell
happened
yeah.
behind the scenes too. So yeah, it was fucking cool.
all right, we're going to move on because we got several of these to get through, and we got to stay on time. B. Draven, this is one for you, Rick. Did he mention you? The guy in the sunglasses is looking serious. Now, I understand how that edit came out because we had to go hunt down footage of that moment. But from your point of view, what actually happened right there?
It was right before coma, and it kind of caught me off guard. And then and I was so when he said that, I was like, oh fuck. And I thought because I thought I did something for a minute. But yeah, I was just like anytime that someone would look at me, I would just kind of bend down and try to hide behind someone, like try to hide behind someone. But yeah, then after the show, I had this lady message me, and because she saw it too, because I wasn't 100% sure it was about he was talking about me, but then I was looking around and I was like, I'm the only fucker in glasses right now. Don't I was the only person wearing sunglasses in here, man. And it's part of the disguise. So yeah, then when she messaged me, said, "Did you hear him call you out or point you out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, actually, I did. I wasn't sure it was me at first, but yeah."
I think what probably happened is Fernando was like, Axel, get this guy. And he was like, why? Like,
but
what's he doing?
but
Yeah, literally.
you did talk about going to the show only on this Discord, right? Not, or did you also mention it on Facebook or something? Because uh, these guys,
Of
they have
course he
spies
did. He
everywhere on
plastered
every
it
farm.
every fucking where. That's
Yeah,
how these
but but
people.
in but in before he actually
Yes,
went. Okay,
yes.
so
It was
that's
on
probably why they
Facebook
read
as
it.
soon as he showed there.
So
Yes.
Okay.
here's the thing about that show. I had no idea I was even going to that show. Even 2 days before the show happened, I that show wasn't even a thought on my mind. And
Mhm.
somehow or another, I ended up getting lucky to be in Miami during that time, and I had a day off in Miami. So I'm like, oh fuck. So yeah, I posted about it because I wanted some sort of confirmation. I even emailed Fernando and told him that I was going to come, but because I didn't want to make all these plans and investment into getting to the show just to be kicked out. Because last time they kicked me out, they kept my money and they wouldn't give it back to me. So I
Mhm.
was like, I'm not gonna let them pull this shit on me again. So if I reached out, they didn't get back with me. So I went into the show, and yeah, even Fernando came out, was looking right at me, staring me down, and I knew at that moment I was about to get kicked out. But yeah, they let me stay, so it was fucking great.
Well, that's
definitely
good.
is.
Rob Flynn says he doesn't want to get recognized and turned away at a concert, so he decides to put on disguise, dressed almost exactly the way he was when he was originally got banned. Chef kiss.
I just realized that yeah, I was dressed almost exactly the way I was. I had the shades and shit too, and the hat. It was a different hat, but I don't know, man. I look a little older now, so maybe I thought maybe I could get away with it. But well, again, I was just going to go as myself. I wasn't going to do it the whole disguise until like when they told me that Gio was there, and I'm like, oh fuck, because I was told he wasn't going to be there. Then I was told he was there, and I'm like, well, shit, I got to put on something so maybe he won't recognize me.
Well, he recognized you in a mask in Chicago, so yeah, and you've got a very
Fair,
Rick
yeah.
Dunsfordly shape, Rick. You he could see your silhouette and know it was you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the people recognize. I don't even know how they recognize me in Chicago. That
You're
still
gonna
blows
you're
my
gonna have to
mind.
put on some pounds. That's just all there is to it. You're gonna have to gain about 100 pounds to get anybody to not recognize you. You got to get fat. That's gonna be the
Yeah,
only
but
way.
also going incognito makes you the only one going incognito, so it makes you stand out.
Yeah,
That's
too.
a
Yeah,
good
Yeah,
point.
I
obviously.
was thinking about just. I was just thinking about getting a Where's Waldo costume and just going as Ricardo. Where's
But
Ricardo at, man? And have to go with that gimmick. But I'm like, that's gonna draw way too much attention. But I might
Then
do it for St.
everybody can see
Louis.
you getting thrown out.
you should have gone as Melissa, dressed as Melissa, man.
Uh, no,
Might put you on
The
stage.
crazy colored hair.
no, Dustin. When we go to St. Louis, I'm gonna wear the Waldo costume. I've got to order one.
Please don't. I want to read this one because I feel like this is the second most asked question on this video, and the one I'm reading from is Moontan one, and Moontan says, "Banned for life is always BS. You're only as banned for as long as they remember you." So what I'm getting at there is, I know everybody in this room knows the question. Probably everybody actually listening to this podcast knows the answer to the question. But for the people who only watch the shorts, explain in 3 minutes or less how they recognize you.
In Chicago or Wichita.
At period. Just period. How do they
Oh,
know it's you?
oh, because you have these you have probably about this a very small group of fans that go to every show. So in order to like when I was in Wichita, there was this one guy in line, and apparently he works out with Duff or whatever. But he's wanting to meet Axel. So what he does is messages Fernando and be like, "Hey, Rick's here. He's in line." And then boom, that alerts them. They come out, kick me out. Chicago, I get out there. A couple of guys from that same group is actually, I think one of the guys is or was a mod for that My GNR forum. I remember being in the crowd and I was just chilling, minding my own business, not talking to no one. And then I see these two idiots in the front. They look back at me, and then I see them talking to Geo, and I'm like, I'm just being paranoid, man. I'm just overthinking it. Then the lights go out, I'm gone. Um, so what it is the way they find me is because the actual fucking fans are turning me in hopes to get some kind of access. Like Fernando, we helped you out. Help us out. Let us meet Axel or whatever.
And I'm
Because
sure he never does.
that's the key to meeting. That's the key to meeting Axel. You get on Fernando's good side, you'll get to meet Axel. That's how I met Axel, as being nice, cordial to Fernando and getting to know him, and just and I was just be seen by him, and then eventually he'll hook you up to meet Axel.
Well, okay, so that answers that question. And finally, we've got the number one most asked question. And this is more my fault than it is Rick's, because I didn't think we needed to explain this to our audience, but I guess we freaking do. Uh, how and give us the Cliff Notes version, short, 3 minutes or less. How did you get banned? Why were you banned in the first place?
Tom Zutot had a storage locker. If you don't know who Tom Zutot is, Tom Zutot's the guy who actually signed Guns N' Roses. He came back to work with the band in in the late '90s, early 2000s, for just about a 2-year period. Anyway, during that time, Guns N' Roses was doing a lot of recording for the Chinese Democracy album, and because Chinese Democracy was supposed to be a trilogy album, there's supposed to be 3 albums to go with that whole session. So I knew there was a lot of recording being done. Um, I had a I had a friend out in Chile, and I had someone in California. They were telling me about this some Use Your Illusions ship that was found in a storage locker. But then my other buddy told me that, hey man, I think he actually has another storage locker that has some more stuff in it. So then I found a listing on eBay and from a CD that was recorded during that time. So I knew exactly what it was. So I kind of used the information I got from the guy in Chile, the guy in California, and then I was able to was on in and find who actually had it. Contacted them, worked out a deal, $15,000, give me all this music. Um, and it was pretty hard. It was tough to get it because he didn't want to make a deal at first. But yeah, I eventually got the deal worked out, picked it up, went to Virginia, bought the music. It went down like you would expect. It was like a fucking drug deal in a Panera Bread parking lot. We swapped out, gave them 15,000 cash, and they gave me the CDs. And next morning, well, later that night, I sent 2 songs to everybody that helped raise the money for it. And then that's when Guns N' Roses contacted me. Long story short, they gave the money back, told me not to leak any more of the music. Once everybody got their money back, of course, those 2 songs that I shared with them, they leaked on the internet. They came at me pissed about it, and I told them that this is what was going to happen. But at that point, I felt like management was in a lot of shit at that point. And so I go to Wichita because at this point I wasn't told I was banned. And when I was in line, that's when they decided to tell me that I'm not allowed to go to their show anymore. So, not thinking they would remember me, I tried again to go see them in Chicago. I got kicked out. And then I tried again to go see them. I had tickets to Exit 11, was told not to even show up for it. So yeah, and that's how they find me. It's not like they're just it's not like the band's out there looking for me actively. It's the fans that are turning me in, drawing attention to it, and then putting me on
And
the
the
radar.
manager.
Yeah, and the manager, and that's how they're coming to find me. But at this time, like, I think what helped me get into so when they kicked me out of Wichita, that's when I decided to reach out to TMZ. They ran the story. And then when they kicked me out of Chicago, that's when I got the Rolling Stone story going. So anytime that it benefits them more just to let me stay, because every time that they kick me out, that's motivation for me to just, well, I'm going to let everybody I can know about this fucking story and bring attention to this music that they didn't want anyone to know about. So it was just,
So now the short
now
story?
that they did,
Short version?
yeah, that's the short version.
I'll try. I'm going to probably have to do some editing on that. But
I mean, the thing is, the story's way too long, and it's just
Yeah.
like it's just so many other characters involved in it too. But that's just really it's leaking
Rick,
music. That's what got me kicked out.
can I ask you something? I remember you also contacted me when you were gathering money, and I didn't want to pay along because I was totally not interested in those songs. But do you also remember when I made this fake box set right after the songs were leaked? I created this fake box set with the cover and stuff, and I put it like it was on a Japanese website. And then you were in and I did it to troll Fernando.
Yes, she got me in trouble.
Yeah, but then you were in some talk show. I still have that fragment somewhere where you were talking about interviewed by 2 guys, and you were telling about that box set, that it got you into trouble, which was not my purpose. I was just to
No,
troll
it was funny.
Fernando.
I laugh so hard at that now because I was trying to contain it at that point, and then when I saw that posted, I'm like, oh fuck, how did this get on here? And then I had no idea it was you that did it, and Fernando saw that picture and he was like, he thought it was real too. So yeah, that's when like I had fucking Universal contacting me about it. Axel's fucking lawyers, and it was like, well, it is what it is, man. I tried to help him as much as I could, but I couldn't contain this shit.
Yeah, I still have some screenshots of PMs, people PMing this website, hey, where's this show? Where can we buy it? But it was totally fake. But yeah, it was
I love
That's
it.
funny, man. All right, well, folks, there you go. There's some answers to your burning questions, and hopefully that'll clear it up for some people. I highly doubt that that's going to be the end of why were you banned comments, but because
Just
nobody's
read
going to
the
watch,
Rolling Stone article. Just
nobody's
read the
doing.
Rolling Stone article, and that will answer any question you have. That
And
will.
by the
I linked the
unventured.
Rolling Stone one. I linked the Magnolia Tribute one because it was free, and nobody read either one. They just want to go. They just want to
No,
comment.
actually, they are reading it. I got a lot of messages about the Rolling Stone one. Like I had a lot of people that did read it, messaging me
Oh,
about
nice.
it. And they're like, where can I get this music? And I'm like, man, just Google it. It's online somewhere. I don't even have access to it. I had to get the music from Chris a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah, not Chris Caputo.
No, the other Chris. My bad.
Yeah,
But
there you go.
the good thing about the funny thing about it, I still think, is that how can a management like pay twice? People pay like 15K twice, and still shit got leaked, and they don't get fired over it or whatever. I mean, that's so funny
Yeah,
Uh,
well,
because you get paid
some,
back, right?
yeah, well, realistically, it wasn't really much. I didn't really put much into it. I just put all the time and effort to broker the deal, and just a lot of the people that did put into it, and yeah, but I was but whenever the shit was inevitable to leak anyway, because Tom even told me that the seller sold it 4 different times already. So it was definitely going to leak.
Yeah.
well,
I just expedited it a little bit.
well, folks. All right, it's time for us to get into our song of the day. We're going to be checking out "I Hold On" by Slash, featuring vocals from everyone's favorite tolerant, left-leaning political commentator. And I hate that we have to go into this shit.
God,
Everyone's
fuck.
favorite grifter. Sorry, let's be real.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw a tweet saying that he may be the greatest method actor of all time. What if he's still playing his character from Joe Dirt?
I don't think he was out of character. I think that's actually who he is.
Oh,
This
he's a
motherfucker
middle-class
grew up
boy from
rich.
Detroit. Are you kidding me?
Well, I grew up rich in Detroit, and now he's playing white trash. He's cosplaying white trash
Yeah.
to Trump worshippers.
Remember Skinner? Remember country in Nashville? And remember fucking, I don't know, Bob Seger, old time rock and roll? Shut up, boomer.
Well,
Kid Rock's the kind of guy. He's just a modern day Ted Nugent. Is what he is.
Oh yeah, they both fuck kids, so there you go.
Oh wow, I don't know about that, but let's see what kind of performance Slash gets out of him.
I feel your comfort in my dreams. Unprotected silent screams. A light beyond your shadow beams. Still, I don't know what it means when seasons change. Memories remain.
All right now I want to say I'm doing my best to not have my judgment sullied by the fact that it's Kid Rock, because I do enjoy this song.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
I'm gonna in my mind I'm gonna tell myself it's Miles Kennedy, and I'm gonna go from there because I want to be as fair as possible, because I think so far it's a really good. I don't think, is there a lot of ballads on this album? I don't.
No, not that I know of. I don't think.
Didn't Miles Kennedy have one with him? Didn't Miles sing on? Because that was probably the best Slash album that he's ever released. Was this one?
Did
That
two
was by far
songs with
yeah.
Miles on
There's
this
like,
one.
wasn't one of them a ballad too?
Starlight, I guess, kind of. Not as much.
Yeah, I
It
guess
kind of to an extent.
Starlight's the one out.
I would
Yeah, I
say
guess it'll be, yeah,
Starlight's the
Starlight's what I'm thinking of.
Mhm.
Well, let's get to the hook here and let's see what we got.
I hold on because I won't let go, even though I know there's solitude below.
I'm just noticing the church choir backup singers here. I don't think I noticed that previously.
I hold on because I can't let go, and I refuse to let the hands of fate unfold. I hold on.
So, Chris, do you have any song facts for this one today or anything like that?
Not really much facts. I do have the lyrics. I can't really find facts on this.
Oh, that's unfortunate. This seems like the most interesting album to have documented. Like, you know how Slash will document like recording sessions and like make those videos in later albums where they're talking about the songs and everything like that. But it's like with Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, this seems like that should have been the album he was doing that on with everybody that was involved. Because even Ozzy's on this.
Yeah. Well, actually, I did find only one quote from Slash about this song. So he says, sometimes I would take two different ideas, send them to one artist to see which they gravitated towards. With Kid Rock, I sent him the first one, no reaction, no phone call back, nothing. Um, so he sent him an email telling him I had another song that I thought I shared because I had these two songs that sounded like him. So I guess this is the second one he sent him, like a different demo, rough mix, whatever. And this is what we got. So that's
Oh,
the only
okay.
thing I have is a Slash quote from Music Radar.
Well, that's interesting. Well, I'm going to hit play on the next verse, but hang on to those lyrics because we're going to come back to that in just a minute.
And when the darkness turns to day, I won't let you drift away. Conscience fades and some let go, but I hang on 'cause I know when seasons change, memories remain. I hold on because I won't let go, even though I know there's solitude below. I hold on because I can't let go, and I refuse to let the hands of fate unfold. I hold on.
All right, we're going to pause it again for a second because this is one of my favorite things that we do on here. Chris Caputo in your sexiest,
Oh,
what's
we're
the,
making the word now. Fuck it.
in your sexy, seductive voice that makes women all over the world want to listen to this podcast and not just the dudes. Read us read us some of these lyrics and let's figure out a way to make this about a hooker like we always do.
Oh, it totally is. I can just read the lyrics right now. I feel your comfort in my dreams. Unprotected, silent screams. A light beyond your shadow beams. Still, I don't know what it means. When seasons change, memories remain. I hold on because I won't let go, even though I know there's solitude below. I hold on because I can't let go, and I refuse to let the hands of fate unfold. I hold on.
I'll never forget the time somebody met me in the wild and told me they like to masturbate to my cold host voice. Really true story that actually happened.
You wasn't
And
supposed to tell him that was me.
oh well. That happened way back in season 1.
That was in Atlanta.
Oh, that's funny.
Atlanta, hardly know ya.
But yeah, there you go. See, it is about a hooker because the light beyond your shadow beams because she's standing under a street light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
it's
you
like
just
I
had
hold
the
on. Is the I hold on about like grabbing the love handles, holding on to that?
Well, yeah,
probably.
hookers in real life don't look like they do in the movies. You're not going to get a
Yeah.
Julia Roberts pretty
They're
woman
not all
hooker.
Lenora, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, if you do, then she's a cop.
Oh,
If a
absolutely.
hooker is a 10, she's a cop. 100% of the time. But let's see. Hang on one second. I'm gonna switch to Rick just for a second. What the fuck, dude? What are you doing?
Look, my phone. I got this new phone, dude. Every time I move, watch,
Oh,
it
just
follows me.
straight focuses on him.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
tripping
like,
me out, man.
I was seeing Rick going like around. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is he doing? Like, it's like he's bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali and shit. All right. Anyway,
I'm dodging those
I
punches from
just
Geo.
getting ready for St. Louis.
Getting
No,
ready
we're
for
gonna have
that
Ryan
show.
2.0 at this one.
We're gonna cover him up in Vaseline before we come up. That way you can't hold on to him.
Hey, you know what? That actually would be a good idea to, weasel your way to the front if you ever want to get on the rail. Just cover yourself with Vaseline and just fucking
Yeah.
discuss it.
Dude, you'd be like greased up deaf guy from Family Guy.
Would you kiss me? Just- and it just slipped through the people.
I have to try harder to catch me.
And then no
It's a
one's gonna
tight
want to touch
squeeze.
me.
Not for me.
Yeah, because you're all oiled up. No one's gonna want to touch you to grab you. If they try to grab you to kick you out, they're just gonna slide right out of their arms, man. So yeah, that might be a good idea.
You can't
Oh,
bang,
God.
but you can't grab.
Exactly.
Oh, God
That-
damn.
that- you're giving me all kinds of ideas here, man. This is gonna be fucking great.
You're just gonna see Rick set up a slip and slide outside the parking lot. He's gonna do
They're
like
gonna
some
be,
like nitro circus shit. It's gonna fly over.
well, look, I'm gonna be Johnson & Johnson's biggest customer outside of Diddy after this.
Rick having the freak off. Oh man.
Yeah, we'll do the freak off in the pit. We'll have the St. Louis freak off go on here.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be the second worst time somebody had a Guns N' Roses show in St. Louis.
It might get cancelled, right?
It probably will.
It's not selling, and they've already reduced. They already dropped the pit tickets
Man,
to half price already.
I just saw the picture of the tickets left in the East Rutherford Stadium. I think it's New Jersey or something.
MetLife?
Yeah, MetLife, I think, yeah. FetLife. And so yeah, it was so fun, man. I mean, it was like empty as fuck, man, I swear.
A lot of people are buying tickets closer to the event anyway, but it's always smarter to do that anyway because no one wants to pay $500 for a fucking ticket anyway. So
Yeah, but how many people I mean, they play this week, they play in Amsterdam, which is close to where I live. They play 2 times, and these are all small venues. All venues in Europe are small, actually. Download Festival was a festival, but the rest they play in just small venues. But then they play twice, like in Berlin and in Netherlands. And but those have like they can hold 15,000 people each night, and they're not sold out. I mean, how are you going to fill up a fucking stadium of like 60, 70, 80,000? I mean,
because tickets are going to be dropped down to like $50 the day
yeah,
of.
but then still you don't want it. I mean, these days yeah. No, but anyways, I mean, how is that going to look? Empty stadium.
Well, if they keep the prices the way they are, it is going to be an empty stadium. But that's why a lot of like all artists, it's not just Guns. All artists are doing this where they're having to drop ticket prices down the day of just to because an artist would rather play to a fuller stadium than an emptier stadium. And
Yeah.
if they have to drop prices, and plus you drop the ticket prices, you're still going to be making money on parking, merch, drinks,
of
food,
course,
whatever.
sure.
There.
Yeah,
so,
sure, but
so I mean, it's still. So even if they drop the tickets down to like, let's just say $20, man, they're still going to be making a buttload of money off of it anyway, and they're going to have
Of
a bigger
course.
crowd.
yeah, but sure, but you better like play in smaller venues then, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
better than
Like in Kansas City, they're playing in an amphitheater, and I think at this point, I think that'll better suit the band playing in an arena or amphitheaters. But stadiums is that's just a little much, and I guarantee you, every stadium show that they're going to play, you're gonna be able to go up day of and get the tickets for cheap. I mean, I've gotten tickets for less than $100 that most people paid $500 for, just because I wait to the day of.
Yeah.
And Guns N' Roses fans are so old now that it's going to be you don't have 1,000 people waiting in line to get in right then and there. So you get up to the front easily, and
Yeah, I miss the days that when I was going to the shows, people always contacted me, asking me to buy a little for them, and they're usually USA people, and they offered a lot of money. I didn't contact them; they contacted me. So yeah, I usually used to buy like 3 Litos and then sell them to those guys, and that paid for my expenses and concert tickets, which was pretty neat actually. But nowadays, the Litos suck, man. Have you seen the latest ones? Meat for Poland was like fucking ugly. And
At
yeah,
Fox.
so I guess they're
Yeah.
not popular anymore because people pay insane prices for those Litos, man. Crazy like shit. But these
Yeah,
the
when I
Yeah.
Litos,
Franz.
what?
when I went to Nashville in 2016, I actually got kicked out of a Guns N' Roses fan group. It's called the Fan Spot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They kicked me out of that group because when I was in Nashville, I went to the merch center and I bought some of these lithos. I put them on eBay immediately, and they were selling for like $300 or $400 each. And
Yeah.
then once they sold, I went back with that money that I just made off of it and bought more. And then they would sell, and then, so I ended up buying like 40 lithos that night
Yeah.
in Nashville, and that paid for me to go see go see them like 5 or 6 times on that
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah. But the thing is, I didn't set just people that contacted me, hey, can you buy one for me? And but yeah, so that worked like a charm actually. And I could always buy Litos, but the one time they had the coolest Lito, I couldn't find it, man. The Chicago, or the San Francisco one, but yeah,
Is that the Clint Eastwood
Clint
one?
Eastwood, yeah, Clint Eastwood, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, that one. That was fucking great, man. It
Dude,
goes for like $1,000.
we sound so fucking nerdy knowing exactly what lithos you're talking about and everything, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
don't know,
yeah,
man. Nobody's going to get this reference, but we got to move on back to the
yeah,
song.
sure,
I'm
Oh yeah,
sure,
just
let's
yeah.
going to
go.
say,
Sorry.
Yeah.
every time I hear Clint Eastwood, uh, Rick
Gorillas.
knows. No.
Happy.
Oh no. Oh, Dwayne. Yep, I know exactly. Whacking off to Clint Eastwood. Oh no, fucking his daughter. That's what it was.
Yeah, I can't
Oh.
believe Clint Eastwood is calling my phone wanting to jerk off. We'll have to tell you that story someday. I don't know. We probably already have on the band show, but we'll tell it on here someday. But right now, let's get back into I Hold On by Slash featuring Kid Rock.
I hold on because I won't let go, even though I know there's solitude below. I hold on because I can't let go. I refuse to let the hands of fate unfold. No, I refuse to let the hands of fate unfold. I hold on. I refuse to let the hands of fate unfold. I hold on.
I Hold On by Slash featuring Kid Rock. WNBC.
WNBC.
All right, I'm going to
You know,
roll the dice and we're going to give our final thoughts on this song right now. Let's see what order we're going in. Actually, Rick is going to get to go first. And then it's going to be me, Chris, and then Franz. So that is the order in which we'll do our review. So, Rick, what did you think about I Hold On by Slash
First of
featuring
all,
Kid Rock?
yeah, fuck Kid Rock in every way possible. Fuck him. I hate him, but this song is a banger. I love it. It's great. And separating who fucking Kid Rock is as a person, just his vocals on a song are great. It fits it perfectly. I hate that he's on it, but but it's a great song. It was actually one of my favorites on the album when it came out. I listened to this one a lot. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite Slash solo songs that he's done. Especially one of my favorite ones on this record. So yeah,
What do you give it?
I give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Well, I'll be honest with you. That is similar to what I was going to say. This is one of my favorite. Oh, there's my timer. Let me just turn that off. This is one of my favorite songs off of this track, and I do hate the way that Kid Rock would end up playing out in this day and age. However, the song itself, barring all of that, is a great song, and my score was also 4 out of 5. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, despite the vocalist on there, this is before it became grift rock, so before we knew of the bullshit, when he said, "Oh, well, I need $5, so I'll go, pander to these idiots." Yeah, I mean it does fit him. I guess it's a decent Slash song. Is it like one of my favorites on this album? No, because I think there's like a lot that's like so much better on this album, but it's not terrible. I mean, it's I would say it's much better than whatever the fuck Slash and Adam Levine did on the same album. So by a long shot, I wouldn't say 4 to 5, but I'll give it a 3. It was okay. I couldn't hate it that much. So
All right, and finally, Franz, what you think?
Well, I have to say I like this song a lot, man. This what's this guy called? The vocals, does the vocals again?
Kid
Kid
Rock.
Rock.
Yeah, he's totally not popular in my country, and he has this one particular song that became big. And but I like his vocals, despite the fact that I don't know what kind of person he is. I think it fits also. The guitar worked pretty well. The lyrics, though, were like very weak. I mean, it's not about bitches or it's just all too bravery. And the solo was also quite nice. So yeah, personally, I like this, yeah, pretty much. And it's much better than the average song on a recent Miles Kennedy album, for me at least. So yeah, I would give it like a 3.25.
All right, but the most important question of all, of course, is what did you think? Let us know and continue the conversation on I Hold On, plus anything that we discussed in today's episode in the comments section below. And with that, guys, shall we spin the wheel and see what song we'll be reviewing on Thursday on the Guns and Radio podcast?
Oh, I'm ready to tap my screen, bro. Let's spin that shit.
Please don't be Duff.
Uh-oh.
Cinderella.
Oh, I'm tapping my screen.
Tap that
it
screen.
away. I'm spamming.
Play with it.
Spamming.
Well, good job, Chris. Took a minute, but it finally worked.
Circle, Izzy Stradlin.
Oh.
All right. Well, there you
Is
go.
this the sequel to Ball?
That's
The Ball's a
second
circle.
song. It's the second Izzy Stradlin song about a spherical shape.
That's true. Oh my God, it's literally on the same album too. Holy fuck. It's literally track 1 is Ball, track 2 is Circle.
Oh man. Well, now
I'm
we
surprised
know
track
what
3
to
wasn't
expect.
Sphere.
Square.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, folks, be sure to come back on Thursday for the Guns and Radio podcast. We're going to be checking out Circle by Izzy Stradlin. And until then, I'm Dustin Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo, guys. Get your merch, tpublic.com/gunsradio. Check out the vlogs, all in the playlist there. Like, subscribe. We'll see you guys Thursday. Peace.
Yo, ciao.